Hi, I'm Michael Loros, and welcome to the energy transfers for our Rube Goldberg machine. Please excuse its beauty. We look to the top of the train track, where a toy train is at rest. Here, it's flicked, and its gravitational potential energy is turned into kinetic energy as it rolls down. Here, as it rolls down, it comes into contact with the spring. Here, the kinetic energy is transferred into elastic potential energy as the spring is compressed. As the spring releases, that elastic potential energy is then transferred back into kinetic energy, and Thomas the Tank Engine rolls down before it comes into contact with a mousetrap. Here, a fishing wire, which you are unable to see on camera, is cut by a razor blade. Thomas comes into contact with the pressure pad. The elastic potential energy is released from the system, causing the top bar with a razor blade attached to swing down. As it swings down, it cuts this fishing wire. As the fishing wire is tense, it has elastic potential energy. And because it's also tense because it's holding onto this elastic, meaning they both have elastic potential energy. Now a ball is positioned here, and as it's cut, the elastic potential energy is released and transferred into kinetic energy for the ball. As the ball rolls, it enters a cup, but out here it has gravitational potential energy, which is in turn turned into kinetic energy. As the cup goes down, its gravitational potential energy is also turned into kinetic energy, and the counterweight moves up slightly. Now this string piece you see here is a taunt string. It's meant to ensure that once the pulley gets to the bottom, you see it tense, and now the cup rolls down, as the kinetic energy still continues as the ball rolls over, until the ball comes into contact with these VHS tapes. Now here, kinetic energy is transferred directly into kinetic energy, and the tapes fall over subsequently. Now here, we have a cart resting on a ramp, which has gravitational potential energy, and it is also converted into kinetic energy as the VHSs fall. As the VHSs fall, they come into contact with this machine. Now these toy trains, as juvenile as they may seem, they do have magnets on the end, one being a north and one being a south. And as the kinetic energy of this falls down, it's attracted to the south end side of this one, causing them to be attracted. Now as they're attracted, this north-south is also being attracted and is pulling it off the string, causing the tension in this string to be released and resulting in soda or fuel rolling down the track. Now as it gets to this position, it comes into contact a block. As it hits, EK is turned into EK directly, and as it falls, it turns into electrical energy by the power bar being turned on. Now at this point, the fan is turned on and ready to go. We have it set on high, and here the electric energy is being turned into kinetic energy for the blades, and the kinetic energy is being transferred into wind, and the wind is pushing the boat forward. As the boat comes to this point, it approaches a block. Now the block is at a very precarious rest position and has a lot of gravitational potential energy. As the kinetic energy is transferred from the boat into the block falls, comes into contact with another power bar. The power bar is turned on, resulting in the lighting of the Christmas tree and a transfer of kinetic energy into electric energy.